I should think about making this my new hideout. Nice quiet neighborhood, good shopping, and the view ain't too bad. To infinity and beyond. Carnage has begun training recruits. Oh, this is gonna be short and sweet. How long will 2 against 1 take them? The chandelier. The saboteur's handy buddy. If they come unhooked, it's my lucky day. The casket distribute. Good luck to the fool who gets to even up the bill. You waiting for Tarzan yell? Forget about it.
Carnage is recruiting. There's squads hunting goblins in other places too. It'd be a good way to get out of this shithole.
What is it now? A cockroach? Again?
Ah, the Silver Goblet. Used to be the best bar in this part of Thobin. Looks like the change of owner has brought in some not-so-fresh faces.
Have you heard about the talking goblin?
Yeah, but I don't really believe it. Goblins are all the same, but it means we can blame him for everything that goes
Call
wrong.
of Booty. It's even better than a booty call.
Cockroach again.
Competent sport. Crappy name. They must have been paying the guy who wrote it by the letter. They're really scraping the barrel if they're recruiting here in Shitville, Thobin. Given the scum that live around here, better tear down these posters. Otherwise, this little toilet of paradise will turn into a real stinking hell.
We can't stay here!
The smell of booty. Stupid goblins don't know from the good things in life. My favorite workshop. My experience allows me to become even more. With enough raw materials, I discovered right up with anything I need. That's all well and good. This town was a nice place before the plague got a grip on it. This district used to be as busy as a whorehouse. The ambassador must be snug up there in his flying palace. A shitstorm for anyone who gets in my way.
The cockroach. Who goes there? Show yourself.
What was that noise?
The other day, I saw goblin.
Why did you cover up
littering
these
the ground
stalls?
On at least 3
You scared of
streets.
thieves? You've got to admit,
because of the
Carney's
goblins.
get
Those
one of
militia bastards. They've blocked access to the warehouse.
Yeah, I saw. They've lowered the gate.
They're scared we'll butcher them to get our
They
stuff.
call this a town? 3 shacks and 2 stalls? Smells a little like budget cuts to me.
What cockroach now, goblin?
What is it now?
The Guild, the rotten liver of this town. Anything that goes through Thoban passes through their hands. Traders doing business here are all pirates, thieves, cutthroats.
Where's the airship headed? What is it? Who goes there?
The airship that way then.
What was that?
So much for the stealthy approach. I'm gonna have to get rid of the pilot and take control of the airship. Here I come! Maybe it was time we were a little more discreet, huh? And boom, right on target. Then again, wow, what a view. It's in these moments of wonder that we realize how great Mother Nature is and how small we are. Although in my case, there is no shortness of opportunities to appreciate my shortness. See what I did there? Well. These wouldn't be Carnage guys, would they? They got deserter written all over them. That's it. When you see their boss's ugly mug, you can't blame them. Now, speaking of old High Pockets Heledrin, I wonder what... So you're called Carvo Atona? You bring... And that's number 2. You are Garrett? Where'd you steal that one from? And that's the last. I can't wait to see the look on High Pockets' face when I bring him to her.
Hey!
Shit!
Yeah, this one is mine! Okay, I'll take care of it. Roach. I'm gonna take...
That's a lie.
Karangar. Even uglier than I thought it would be. And I thought it was gonna be fucking awful. Good. That huge door back there, that's gotta be the one that Heledrin's airship needs to get through. Off we go. Shouldn't be all that complicated to get inside.
That noise.
Thanks, Rakash. Now I just have to add the giant bitch's vest, then I gotta find her a pass. Jarak. Name sounds like someone hawking up a big one. Like that special moment when you manage to cough up some really troublesome phlegm. Now I gotta find Haledron's airship somewhere in this maze.
Is our High Priestess Lisserel already in place at the ceremony
The
of
ceremony of the glorious blood will soon begin.
Jarak. Name sounds like someone hawking up a big one. Like that special moment when you manage to cough up some really troublesome phlegm. Now I gotta find Haledron's airship somewhere in this maze.
Is our High Priestess Lisserel already in place at the ceremony of the
The
glorious
ceremony of the glorious blood will soon begin. This morning.
Taking their place.
Are you also on during the ceremony? The blade of
That balcony looks like the only quiet way into that part of the city. Let's see where we can moor the big guy.
His soul has become immortal, starting a new cycle of the great oneness.
Castasiel, proud people, come and let us form a great one.
Stylish dark elf outfit with a badge to get you into the sanctuary. It's like looking for an assassin in a haystack. Should be quite easy. Even better, I already got a good idea of where to look.
Very well, Sir Olaf.
Olaf? That's the deserter Haledron was talking about.
Got it.
Either I take care of him with a nice, clean cut to the jugular, or I could just steal his pass. That way, the Dark Elves will grab him, and it's bedtime for Bonzo. Either way, his day at the party is over. Forever.
How can this be?
I'm sure she's gonna love this. There we go.
How
this
did you
badge
manage
will
to-
get...
Quickly, the summit is starting.
The elves around about may have spotted something unusual. Let's bend an ear and see if we can learn something.
Patience has its limits. Your hospitality is lousy. No grog. No grog. This room
the Catfish clan received a message. He was bragging about a secret exchange.
These humans ooze vanity. Were you able to read the message?
It was impossible. A human took it into the quarters that are reserved for. This room was clear of this. We must talk diplomatic.
A message about a secret exchange inside the walls of Psycho City.
Quickly, the
The elves around about may have spotted something unusual. Let's bend an ear and see if we can learn something.
My patience has its limits. Your hospitality is lousy. No grog, no grub. This room is Your high priestess
A
does not
member of
treat
the
her guests
Stellaris
well.
clan disappeared for several hours. His companions accused us of killing him on the quiet.
These prying humans prance about as if they were in conquered territory. Their eyes are on everything. Have we found trace of him?
Well. So one of the Stellaris clan drops off the Dark Elves' maps, then magically reappears after some sightseeing. Jarak. The quartz scepters that Lysrel is about to share with the other races might be powerful. They don't vibrate with as much energy as the medallion worn by Jarak. Jarak seems certain that the quartz comes from these mines. Just gotta find it. Anyways, I can't turn back now. Gotta keep moving. Wow, that goblin impaled himself almost without flinching. His face was twisted in a grimace of pain. I'm playing with fire here. I've never been a big fan of plants. Well, at least not all of them. The ones that spit acid in your face, not so much. But the ones that take you higher, well, that's another story. That's... This moss looks as smooth and fluffy as a rug. Now that's what I call a cave. If I was a masked Avenger, that's where I'd be keeping my shit. These robies are mining ore. I never seen that before. It's like they've been domesticated. Fido, still no sign of any quartz. But there's no way I'm giving up now. Elves? Looks like cave exploration time is over. This place must be used as a refinery to process the ore harvested by the Robies. If there's quartz around here, it has to be somewhere behind these walls.
Did you feel the dream of the young priestess last night?
No, Honorable Castasiel. I have not yet.
I thought... I'm no bug expert, but these sure don't look like normal robies to me. I think this is where the elves that run the mining operation live. If I want to get to the mines, I gotta get around to the other side. I was right. This is where the degenerates who work down here live. You'd have to be crazy. These wagons are used to carry ore. Mine can't be far now. I'm getting close to the caverns.
Styx! Every god in the city is looking for you.
Lisseril is...
So this is where all those goblins end up. A little cold. I wonder what's going on behind this gate. Oh, nobody told me it was gonna be that kind of a party. Interesting. Actually, glad to be getting the hell out of here. One look at that purgatory and I suddenly want to live forever. Well, Haledrin should be in the command post she talked about. I better watch my step. Slightest alarm goes off, and that bitch will leave without.
Those around their throat.
Now that I'm out of that mess, I still have to find the boarding zone.
Do you know if they found the killer of Lakima? Our late lamented queen.
Finally,
of the
here
Isles?
we are. The little boat Haledrin talked about. All my stuff must be in the chest. I'll have to keep it down low if I want to get on board. All I gotta do is hide in the chest and wait to be transported to my destination. That reminds me of
This one
something.
is
Ah, my lovely gear. I missed you so. I never been big on nudity. And it's got nothing to do with the size of my blade. Good. Let's get out of here quick. I can't wait to breathe some fucking fresh air. Going back to Thoban. Do I want to be airsick or seasick? I just can't decide. Yeah, he's completely shit-faced. He'll help me to get to where I need to go later once he sobers up.
Without me, it's no. Like impossible for these rookies to get through the reefs. That's
Shut up if you don't want me to throw you over the cliff. I wonder if it'd be game over if I dumped him.
Well, the captain is still trying to sleep it off in the suite at the inn.
There is something rotten in the kingdom of Thobin, and Styx will take out the trash.
Were you with the Carnage squads before?
Yeah, but that's done with. Now I'm filling up my pockets counting goblins.
And your old captain, the giant.
Well, it won't bring back my... What was all that? I better be careful and keep a low profile. The only way out is behind that huge gate over there. I'm gonna have to play the apprentice dark elf and get through each of these fucking trials in order to open it. Well, at least they've left the red lights to show the path. Better get to it. if I got this right, these elves are consuming amber, and Lysrel is turning them into fanatical... Kakapaka, Mukapupi, whatever. The priestess with the stupid name. She must have gone to the dome. I gotta get hold of her pendant to open the door leading to that dagger. And this is another mission where I can't afford being detected. Did you hear that? I just gotta find this dwarf diplomat, get rid of him, and the highlight of the show, make it look like Malak killed him. And all that with no witnesses and without triggering alarms. You got that? Target acquired. I'll have to get him alone. I'll never get to him as long as he's full. I just gotta find this dwarf diplomat, get rid of him, and the highlight of the show, make it look like Malak killed him. And all that with no witnesses and without triggering alarms. You got that? Target acquired. I'll have to get him alone. These dwarfs get so bored, he won't be able to pass up on an opportunity to do something fun and get rich.
That's it. And I'll find the exact location of the machine and discover its weak points.
And according to Jarak, one of the bombs is in the warehouse in the upper town. For the others, I could try to track the transport guy he spoke about. Thoban, Karangar, Wilderan, Akanash. I'm turning into quite a tourist. Maybe I should write a travel guide. The best spots for nefarious activity. A quick and easy guide to starting a protection racket. The most beautiful panoramas to slit throats in. The best inns for pickpocketing. Looks like the human hasn't yet delivered his surprise. If I open my eyes wide, I should easily be able to find his footprints. The The good old book. All that's left to do is to find that damn Jarak and his skiff. Here's Jarak's skiff. I'll ready it while waiting for him to get his ass on board. This machine that supposedly produces amber. According to Jarak, the only way to reach the heart of the amber machine is to go through a duct. I don't know why, but I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this.
Curious. What the? What the? Leave no shadow unexplored.
That should... And there we go. The lab package is delivered. Should lead to some I gotta hurry if I don't want to miss the grand finale. And so Jarak the shapeshifter bites the dust. Or should I say, the gravel. Well, looks like it's just you and me left dancing, big boy. Hey, don't take this personally, but fuck you're ugly. Sorry, that was rude, wasn't it? No, really. If I don't want him to give me the big high five, I better stay out of his line of sight.